edition. I'm actually going to lower the volume a bit. I got it all the way down to half, but I think we have to lower it even more. So let's put it down there about. Let's put it at 30. So guys, this is truly a classic. I mean, there's no way around it. I used to play this game so much when I was younger. It's been so long since I played it, and actually the version we're playing now is the Enhanced Graphics Edition. There's a regular base edition, and there's also an Enhanced Graphics Edition. I don't know how much more enhanced, but we'll have to take a look and see. Personally, I wanted to see the classic, but you know what? Since this has just come out today, let's see what the Advanced Edition holds. So, let's jump into our single-player game, a new campaign, my friend. We also have Beyond the Dark Portal and Tides of Darkness. These are two, I believe Beyond the Dark Portal is the DLC and Tides of Darkness is the base game. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. Now, first things first, I think we're going to go with the human campaign to see what it's like. Hi, Fat Cat from Sweden. Thanks, man.
Is as yet unknown. Your outpost is to provide food and information for Alliance troops, and as such, should be a community consisting of at least 4 farms. You must also construct a barracks in order to safeguard the Hillsbrand operation.
Alright guys, I love how these earlier games were very straightforward with the information. 4 farms and a barracks. Okay, guys, I'm definitely going to need the tips because it's been so damn long since I've actually played the game. I believe our peasant can go ahead. Can he chop wood? Yes, he can. Beautiful. All right, we got the basics. We got the basics. So now, of course, it's 4 farms and an outpost. Let's take a look here. Let's get some more peasants. I know with these games, it's always important to try and rack up your economy as quickly as possible. I'm looking for zoom in and out, but obviously this is the original, so there really is no zoom in and out. In fact, you can even get the original, the very first Warcraft, but you're not going to be a fan if you don't like that old school feel, I can say that. So let's go over here. We need some stone. Let's get some people over at the stone quarry, and... ooh, we need to get more farms. Okay. So while he's in there mining for us, I love to see our citizens, of course, working up a sweat for the good of the humans. So let's go ahead and grab this guy here. Should have enough, I think, to go ahead and build a basic structure. Let's get a farm going, guys. Put one right here next to the other one. At least this is how I remember I used to do it when I used to play the game. And hopefully this will allow us to go ahead and expand our existing little settlement here. We're facing off against the orcs, obviously, but we haven't found them yet, and I don't want to go out looking for them until we have an adequate amount of footmen. Right now we just have 2, and I think it's safe to say that's probably not going to be enough. Come on, get that food up so we can build some more men. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take a break from stone cutting, and I'm going to go ahead and have this guy go ahead and build something. So, once again... now, that's the barracks. We do need one of those. And you know what? Might be a good idea to do that now, but it looks like we need gold. Now, where do we get gold? It's been so long, my friends. I think we're going to have to go look for a gold mine. So, let's head out this way. We'll bring our wonderful warriors with us to defend us from any orc attacks. And we'll find this damn gold mine if it costs us our lives. Alright, let's bring this guy out. So far, no orcs, but surely that can change. We can have this guy go ahead and just keep getting the stone. Unless that's the gold mine. Is that possible? It is! See, guys? I love these old school games. Not nearly as sophisticated. I don't want to put the game down, but there's just, you know, it's very easy to get to these things. So let's go ahead. We're going to get more villagers. Pretty soon, guys, we'll have that barracks up and running. But we need that 3rd farm to continue, of course, increasing our population. You can see the food marker up in the upper right corner. We're going to need more gold. But in the meantime, let's see if we can't build that farm. It's going to be 500 gold. We're almost there. One more trip to the mines, and we'll be able to purchase it. Let's take a look here. The barracks price is 450 wood, 700 gold. I feel like I'm going way too slow for a game like this, especially if I was playing on Battle.net. That's another thing. With this recent release, guys, from GOG, they have brought back a Battle.net server. I don't know how effective that server is, but I think it'd be pretty cool to get some old-school multiplayer games going. It'd definitely be exciting. All right, let's get that third farm. Get to work, peasant. We don't need wood right this second, but I'm sure we'll need it eventually. Gonna scout just a little bit with our footmen, guys. See if we spot any orcs. Oh, we got our first orc. My goodness, get him, boys. Just a regular grunt, and he's down. Might seem juvenile, but even the effects of this game are so exciting to me. It's just so damn fun to play, man. Come on, build a farm. Getting another peasant. This way we should at least have one peasant focusing on wood, while the rest of the peasants go ahead and focus on getting gold. We don't have oil. I don't even remember this being a necessary resource in this game. All right. One more shipment of gold, and we can actually go ahead and get another footman, which I think we should. Or not another footman, excuse me, another peasant. Here we go. See, the woods are finally disappearing little by little. All right, there's our other peasant. We'll send him straight to the mine. Got a consistent stream of gold coming in, but pretty sure we want to take that stream of gold and put it towards building a barracks. We might also build another farm just to be able to get some more of these peasants. Let's grab this fellow once he gets out. He's going to be our designated barracks builder. And we'll put the barracks kind of over here. We know there's no orcs coming in over here, so I don't want them destroying our barracks. So I'm actually going to put it all the way over here to the west, in the westernmost part of our little town. I'm pretty sure we can set a waypoint over here, but if not, it's also not the end of the world. We'll deal with it. All right, let's see. Let's get another farm. Need 500 gold. Oh my goodness, we're out of gold, friends. We have to find another mine. This is not good. All right, come on. Time to go scouting, friends. Let's head south over here this time in this little forest path. Maybe we can find something. Got another orc grunt. We can deal with him pretty quickly. But so far, I'm not seeing an additional gold mine, friends. Is it possible that's the only one we get for this scenario? I think it probably is. There we go. That's a gold mine. Send the boys inside. Get to work, folks. And with these soldiers, we're going to keep on moving around the map. Maybe we'll find the orc camp, but perhaps we don't want to stumble across it until absolutely necessary.
Yes. At once, as you wish.
See that barracks? Still being built. Oh yeah, look at that. Got some more orcs, and for now, our grunts are actually taking some damage, which is not ideal.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Let's get a few more footmen here. Ooh, not enough gold. We're gonna have to wait for just a little bit more gold. I'm not seeing any orc camp here. Perhaps we'll take another look at the objectives, but I'm pretty sure it was to get that barracks up, 3 farms, and that's a victory.
Your command. Yes. Okay.
We're going to have this guy go to the gold mine as well, although this thing is going to be empty very quickly, I think.
What is it?
600 for a footman. Damn expensive, but good things cost money, my friends.
At your service. At once, sire. Yes. As you wish. Awaiting orders, my lord.
All right, we're going to go to the lower left corner. It's really the only area we haven't been to, but I think we've pretty much completed this particular one. So let's see, scenario objectives, build 4 farms. Aha, that's what we didn't do. 1 more farm, and that's going to be the end of the mission, I believe. Let's go ahead and... Pretty sure we're not going to have to worry about any orc attacks. 500 gold, it's almost here, and then we'll be able to get that last farm up. Maybe we have to hold out against an orc attack, or maybe we just simply go to the next mission. For those of you wondering, we are playing the original human campaign here, so could be also sort of a tutorial approach right here. Come here, son. You've done a wonderful job, but now I need you to build another farm. Alright, he's not really happy about the job. I guess I'll do it. Okay.
Yes, at once, sire.
Farm's coming along quite nicely. I hate the distance of the gold mine, but that's what you got to do when you're on a map like this. And even that one is going to be out of gold very, very soon. There we go.
Lord, okay. Okay.
All right, guys, beautiful. So we'll go ahead and save since we're going to continue with the campaign here. I'll just call it Ag. Ag. There we go, guys. Not so bad. We didn't raise any of their buildings, but we're continuing in the campaign.
The mysterious elves of Silvermoon have sent a contingent of archers south to survey the supposed orcish threat for themselves. Our spies report that shortly after passing through the Altaric grasslands, the elves were ambushed by horde troops. It is believed that these elves are now being held in a small prison camp near the northwest region of Terran Mill. Lord Terranus, fervently hoping to enlist the elves into the Alliance, has asked that you search for the missing warriors and deliver them to safety. The elves have sent a cadre of archers to assist in your quest. You will also be provided with plans to construct an elven lumber mill and the Sylvan craftsmen to operate it.
Hey, pretty cool. Okay, so this time we're rescuing elven prisoners. Now, I don't know much about Warcraft lore, but I always thought the humans and the elves didn't get along too well. Of course, in the original Warcraft, we've got some excellent elven archers here. So let's just take a quick look here once again at the objectives. Rescue a captured elven archer, return him to the Circle of Power. We definitely don't want to just do that immediately. We want to make sure that we've got some buildings up, etc. Let's get some peasants. Don't tell me we have no peasants at all here. Not enough food, build more farms. Oh, maybe in this mission... Oh, there we go. But maybe in this mission... we don't get to use peasants? I don't think that would make sense. What's this? So that's the lumber mill, so that we can get some wood a lot faster. For now, though, I'm just going to go ahead and pop a farm. Really trying to micromanage here. Let's get this guy out of the way. I can't help myself. This game makes me quite OCD. I have to admit that. So let's get that farm right next to it. There we go. We're suffering from overpopulation right now. That farm will help. I'm just going to go ahead and scout out a little bit. There's a gold mine pretty close too, so we should get a look at that. Yeah, I think our people will be able to get there pretty quickly. What's this? What the hell is that? It's a baby seal. Kill it at once. This thing is very dangerous. Oh, too bad. We can't club the baby seals. Could have been a good source of food, but what can you do, my friends? And what's this? Looks like we have an elven destroyer. Now, I do not remember the naval combat in this game, but can we get our guys on that destroyer ship? Let's see. I don't think so. So they're going to operate evenly, or independently. Good job, Agrippa. Let's go ahead and get another peasant, and this guy's going to have to go immediately to the gold mine and try and get as much gold as possible. Or else we're not going to be able to build a damn thing. Get to work, peasant! Shameful peasant trying to get out of his work duties. Typical! Absolutely typical. If you guys are enjoying this human campaign, by the way, make sure to let me know in the comments, and we'll jump on the orc campaign. Why not? Again, this is base game, but the if you purchase this on GOG, you don't only get the base game, you get all of the expansion packs for the game, too. 500 gold, my goodness. Get to work. Into the mines you go. Might just go ahead and scout out a little bit with my elven destroyers here. See if I find anything. Frankly, I'm a bit impressed that the orcs know how to build ships at all. So I'm going to be surprised if we find any. We've got to test out our guns, guys. Yeah, they work. They work just fine. Baby seals killed. So this could be used as like sort of off-map artillery almost. Oh, there we go. Our first troll ship. So it's the trolls that are capable of actually making ships, perhaps. That would make sense. And there she goes, sinking beneath the waves. And I know if you guys are looking at this here, you might think like, oh, that's no big deal. But man, back in the day, seeing that ship sink was graphically like amazing. So cool to be able to see that. Let's get that next farm up. We have a town hall, but what we were really going to need eventually, guys, is probably another barracks. I don't know if these men alone are going to be able to rescue that elf. That being said, we're going to head out. Careful, boys. They can hide in the trees, these dogs. There we go. First grunt. Down. And this is not a grunt, but he died a lot faster than a grunt. See, this map is much more reasonably sized. Oh, look at that. We got a whole entire orc base. We better be careful, guys. Some of our guys are already pretty badly wounded. We really want our swordsmen in the front and our archers in the back. That's the safest way to approach this. Isn't there a unit in this game? I don't think we're going to get it in this particular battle, but a priest or something that can actually heal your men after they're damaged? That would be an interesting addition. Now we need some peasants, and this peasant needs to get to work. Is there a scenario editor? That's a great question, Bostava. I'm not sure. We'll check after for sure, man. That would be amazing as well. Let's head this way. I think that was the only troll destroyer, but I wouldn't be surprised if they had even more. Get rid of all these dogs. Show them elven strength, my friends. Nope. I think we pretty much clean the seas, at least for now. Whether or not they'll return later is an entirely different question. Yep, you bet I'm getting another peasant. Might even actually get 2 more peasants, just to be absolutely sure. If I was playing a multiplayer game, I would be making peasants non-stop like SCVs in StarCraft. You just have to keep that economy really strong. Alright, let's see. So how much do we need for the barracks? 700 gold. We're almost there. I think that'll be the next thing we purchase. Although we're going to need a farm anyway, so you know what? Farm it is. Let's head back over there, do another scouting trip, and see if we can't wipe out some more orcs.
Yes. Yes, my lord. As you wish. At once, sire.
What's this? Burn her down. It's going to be a goblin watchtower, or an orc watchtower, excuse me. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, the only thing GOG needs to add, guys, you know what it is? 2 things. Red Alert. Actually, 3 things. Red Alert 2, and Tiberian Sun. Once they do that, we're going to have the perfect classic games collection. And there we go. Our first knight fell here in Azeroth. However, he put up a good fight, but he did fall to the might of these orcs. Let's keep moving. I think we're definitely going to need some more fighters because it looks like the orcs are pretty prepared for a fight. Go, boys. Don't tell me it's impossible. You can get in there. I see the elves. So that's it. We're going to have to break through here. Command and Conquer, Bostova says. Yes, man. Absolutely. I think Tiberian Sun, Red Alert are all in that Command and Conquer genre. I could be wrong, but, yeah, man. Extremely enjoyable. There we go. I believe we have saved the Elven Archers.
Yes. Yes, my lord. As you wish. At once, sire. As you wish. At once, sire. Your orders? Yes, my lord. As you wish.
Let's make absolutely sure. So maybe what we need to do is get these Elven Archers onto those ships. Let's see. Return them to the Circle of Power. I know what we have to do. I know what we have to do.
Yes.
The Circle of Power is that thing right there. So let's go down the safe path. At least what we anticipate to be the safe path. And look at all that gold, man. We got to start building stuff. So, first of all, we'll get that very important barracks. Although we don't have the lumber mill yet, but we can always just have these guys chop trees. Ah, not enough lumber. All right, so we're going to get them to chop trees now. Get a few more peasants as well.
Your wish?
To the Circle of Power you go, my friend.
For the Alliance.
Ready to serve.
There we go, guys. Easy victory. But of course, you know, these earlier games, they start off pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So we are going farther along in our human campaign.
With the safe return of the elves from the loathsome clutches of the orcs, the Council of Silvermoon has resolved to combine the armies of Quel'Thalas with those of the Alliance of Lordaeron. As a show of their support, a mighty fleet of elven destroyers have been sent to help safeguard the Lordaeron mainland. In preparation for the arrival of these ships, Dalen Proudmoore, Lord of Kul'Tiras and Grand Admiral of the Lordaeron Fleet, has ordered that you begin the construction of naval facilities near the township of South Shore. There is some suspicion that the Horde has constructed a secret base near the mainland, so it is imperative that you begin building your defense with haste.
All right, interesting. Build a shipyard and build 4 oil platforms. So this is really getting us acquainted with the naval aspect of the game.
My lord.
Get a farm up, boy.
Yes, my lord.
Can't wait all day. So we get that farm up. We're not going to be able to produce any actual units. But we've got a nice Elven Destroyer here. And of course the goal is to try and get a shipyard and 4 oil platforms. Oil, I completely forgot about oil. But that, for instance, is an oil well. Not sure how we'd actually build over it. We might need a specific ship to do that.
Set sail away, Captain.
Come on, come on, come on. Also, wouldn't be a bad idea for us to find that mine. So I'm actually going to send these guys out to search for more resources. Although I don't think this is enough men to kill a group of orcs. It would be nice to find a workable mine, of course. Oh, there we go, our first. Sure, our destroyers could have helped there, but I'm going to let our men deal with it.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Right now. Yes, my lord.
Still looking for that gold mine, guys.
As you wish.
Let's hope there actually is one here.
Yes, my lord. As you yes, my lord. Yes. At once, sire. Ready to serve. At once, sire. As you wish.
We're really going out of our way just to find this damn thing.
Yes, sire. We are under attack. At once, sire. As you wish.
There we go. Look at the distance, though, and there's no doubt we're going to have to protect our workers here from these goblins, orcs, etc. Just lost a swordsman. Reason enough to have more swordsmen. So let's grab this guy. Best of luck to the mine, son. The same goes for you, my young man. We need that gold, and we need your dirty peasant fingers to procure it. For now, I'll just keep these guys here. I'm not even going to check out the rest of the map. Going to take him a while to get that up and running. We need more gold, man. 400 for one of these. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yes.
We're going to have to scout out north just a little bit. Just a little bit, I promise, guys.
Yes, my lord. Once, sire. At once, sire.
We already have 2,000 gold. So I wonder what the actual goal here is.
Yes, my lord. Yes, yes.
That might be the only mine on this map, incredibly. Okay, nice. We got one much closer. Let's actually grab our guys here. And eventually we're going to send them all this way. We're going to send them all to this mine. It's just much closer to our main base. And as such, we'll be able to get those resources back a lot faster. So there we go. Get to work, boys. So far, we don't have any lumber or need any lumber, really. But I'm sure eventually we'll need some. Let's do what we can with what we've got. At least we're not wasting all the gold resources from that original location. That's one bonus. We can go there later if we need to. One more guy should be enough. Pretty soon we're going to want to build another farm, and then eventually we want to get that shipyard up and running, of course.
Ready to serve. Right.
2 more bags of gold will get us that farm. Don't slack off now, peasants. There we go. Once again, OCD right next to the other farms. I'm not spreading it out. Although, some might argue that if we were doing a multiplayer match, spreading it out might be a pretty good idea. About damn time, young man.
Yes.
Let's just take a look here at how much it's going to cost. That's the town hall. So far, we don't have a shipyard. So I wonder how we unlock that shipyard. Could it be an upgradable skill? I don't think so.
Yes.
Alright, we'll get a barracks up and running. Maybe from the barracks, one of these guys is going to have the ability to construct a shipyard. I don't know. One thing I do know, though, we need somebody cutting wood right now. It's going to be this guy. It's not going to go as fast as with the lumber mill, but I think we'll manage. Get another peasant here to also work on cutting the trees. And again, if some of you guys think the lumber mill is a good idea, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. We'll definitely take it into account for future sort of short playthroughs of this game.
Ready to serve. Reload. Okay. Reload. Charge down right now.
Alright, let's get that guy on the wood. Let's see. No, it looks like we can just build footmen so far. Maybe we need to use the destroyer to build. Is that possible? I don't think so. And of course, guys, if you have any feedback, if you have any knowledge of the game, let us know. Definitely let us know. We'll head out with the destroyer. Maybe we need to actually locate an area, or even locate a unit that's willing to help us build. Like I said, it's been a while, friends. Look at that. We got some pig farms here, built by the orcs, so we might as well bombard them. See if we can at least damage the orc economy, although it's looking like it's going to take a lot of damage. At least we're not going to have to worry about this building later on, putting it to the torch.
Awaiting orders.
With the graphic, I thought the peasants were going splat, says Bostova. If anybody can be a champ and find out Mission 3, Warcraft 2, how the heck do we get that shipyard? I will love you forever. Come on. Again, I'm thinking with the shipyard, it might just be like we need to find the perfect area before we get the option. This is what you get, orcs. Want to mess with us? We're going to destroy your economy. There's not going to be any pigs for you to eat at all.
Yes. Reload.
It's really that shipyard we need to build.
Skipper.
There we go. I'm happy with that. I'm still going to do a little scouting trip along here. See what we can find.
Underway.
Ooh, we got an orc shipyard. Oh, we got an orc ship. Let's get out of here. We are not prepared to fight right now. Although now that we're already engaged in a fight, let's see what we can do. It's a troll destroyer. Oh, I think it's going to be very, very even. I think the destroyer will kill us. We might end up killing each other, as a matter of fact. No, unfortunately, it's my elven destroyer that has gone to Davy Jones' locker.
Alright, right now.
Ah, that's a very good suggestion, my friend. Let's get that lumber mill up. He says, I think they require a lumber mill. I'm wondering if we have to build this lumber mill near the sea. I hope not. But I think you have a point, my friend. I love these old games. They bring back so many memories. There's stuff, of course, like this that I forget, but there's so many other things that the nostalgia factor here is massive. Absolutely massive.
Yes.
Get some more peasants. We have enough money. And while we're at it, we'll get another foot soldier. Although now I'm thinking we might need that gold for ships. We'll find out, folks. We'll find out.
Ready to serve. Lord, okay. Awaiting orders.
Peasants don't get nearly enough respect in this game. Hey, Alex. Good to see you, bud. Welcome aboard. I think you were telling us earlier, man. I didn't see your message, but weren't you saying that you had an issue, I believe, with one of your accounts that got banned? Is that right, man?
Lord.
Thank you so much. You're the best, Bostova. Bostova is always the best, man. So he's figured it out. We got to put the shipyard out here. I'm going to put the shipyard here. We already know there's an oil reserve nearby. So we can get that one, and we'll just build a few ships to be able to defend our next raid of an oil reserve. We'll get some destroyers, etc. Sure, it's going to cost us some time and effort, but doesn't everything these days? And I wonder if we can send this guy directly to the lumberyard if he gets more lumber that way.
Lord, all right.
I'm just curious. Let's see. Nope.
Right.
So yeah, he still has to cut down wood, but it gives us sort of upgrades. I think it should be called the workshop, not necessarily the lumberyard. Let's get another farm so that we can get a larger population.
Your command. As you wish. At your service, sire.
Defend your people, boys. Well, let's take a look here. It's taking a little while to build. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense. Thanks for checking that out, Bostova. You rock, man. Are you not already? And I'm surprised if you aren't. Oh, no! That was my stupidity. Are you not already... You can't press escape in this game. A moderator or administrator here on the channel? Because if you're not, let's change that. I think I already made you one, but I'm not sure. All right, there you go, Bostova. You've got mod powers. Once I figure out how to do the administrator, I'll give you that. There you go, my friend. You're now an admin here. Well, you're a moderator, but admin, you know, in name for sure. Once I figure out how to upgrade you, I will. Pretty much, man. I mean, again, I don't want you to feel like you have any responsibilities here. You do enough for this channel. But, you know, if you see somebody like spam a link, things like that, if it's, you know, a benign link, like a wiki link, we'll allow that. But if it's some sort of like, you know, link that has nothing to do with the channel or is like sort of pointing to another game or something like that, just give them a warning. Say like, hey man, please don't do that. Ask first. Because most of the time, if people ask, we'll say yes, but you gotta ask first.
Your wish?
Yes, sire.
Ooh, we've now got some elven archers that we could also bring, but I'm not going to bring them out yet because I think our main goal is to get those oil platforms and to destroy the enemy ships. Man, that shipyard takes a long time to construct. Guess that's a good thing. Oh, look at the trees. Who says humans are bad for nature? Really? Like we're just getting rid of an entire forest? Okay, cool. So we've got our oil tankers. Oh, this is epic. This I don't remember at all about the game, but that's so cool. So we want to get some oil tankers, but we also want to get some destroyers to defend them and eventually to wipe out that enemy dock. I don't want to worry about orc docks near our settlement. That's just stress I don't even need to deal with.
Captain on the bridge.
Well, hello, Captain. It's time for you to get to some oil. Apparently, the elves are the multinational corporations of the day. Let's go ahead and build an oil platform. And what do you know, even that costs money. But it should bring in a hefty income. True old school strategy, too. We can't stack up destroyers. We have to build one at a time. Got to be very attentive. And we're definitely going to need wood for those destroyers. So I'll let this guy assist as well. Start chopping down the trees. We're going to need another gold mine, and I'm going to be another farm, and I'm going to be very surprised if this gold mine lasts until the end of the game. 4,300 left, that's quite a healthy amount, but, you know, we could get more if we wanted. Alright, there's that elven destroyer. Let's get another elven destroyer, and then we'll get that, that next oil ship. The oil platform. I wonder if that ship will just become an oil platform, or whether we get to use it again. That would be pretty cool. Come on, guys. Elven technology against orcish hordes. We can make this work. Interesting.
Work completed.
Okay. So I guess he stays there, and slowly but surely brings the oil back. Oh, no! Okay, so yeah, I see what he's doing. He's transporting the oil, which is why we do need to build another oil tanker, because this guy's too busy transporting oil back to our community. Start working on these woods, because these are almost completely finished. After this, I'll get our next oil rig. And there we go, first shipment of oil. That makes everybody happy. I think 3's enough, don't you guys think? Just to make sure, let's test out our guns. I know, I'm just mean. That seal looks like it could potentially be an orc spy. Okay, maybe not. I think the seal was just fine. Alright, let's get another destroyer. It's gonna cost 700 whatchamacallit, actual oil to build another destroyer. So you know what? We're gonna go straight for the tanker. Come on, son. Let's go look for oil. Check your 6, of course. We've got orcs all over the damn place. But we're gonna try to just get past their little port there. And hopefully find... There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh, sorry. There we go. We will show these orcs who is superior, especially in the seas, but even on the battlefield in general. We want to show them that we are in control.
Underway.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Took out that ship that killed our first elven ship. That's a nice little bit of revenge, I believe. And it looks like to get to those other oil wells, we may need to go past enemy territory. Oh my goodness, look at that. We've actually got an enemy oil well over here. Oh, he's still not dead, my goodness. Get him, boys. I'm going to send this guy over here, but I am going to try and build some more elven destroyers. We're going to need them, for sure. For now, we're just trying to destroy this enemy oil rig. And it looks like that elven destroyer is very close to sinking. I wonder, what do you guys think? You know, anytime I imagine somebody going down with the ship, I imagine the possibility of sharks. I imagine the possibility of you know, all sorts of different things. Of course, drowning is typically the most common way of people dying. But does anybody know of any even more terrifying deep sea creatures in the Warcraft universe that you could potentially face if you are, you know, shipwrecked? I'd really like to hear. I'm really quite curious. Come on, that's our oil field, you dogs.
Set sail. Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, sir.
What heresy is this? Orcs building platforms for oil? It's just disgusting. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. We love you forever when you do that. Bostova here was kind enough to purchase subscriptions for, I believe, 9 people. Something so amazing, so kind. Being basically in as a subscriber on this channel, a tier 1 subscriber, allows you to talk in subscriber chat, things like that. But me and my friend Dave Zizou are planning to really upgrade this Twitch channel so that you guys will be able to play games, maybe even earn currency, which we can use to unlock emotes within the game. I think that's going to be something going forward I really have to do, but I'll be honest with you guys. My knowledge of stream elements and Twitch and things like that, it's pretty rudimentary. You know, I know how to stream, I know how to upload videos, but as far as that, I think I'm gonna have to look into it for sure. Alright, so we need just one more. I'll get another destroyer just in case. But at least now we're destroying the enemy ability to create any ships. But look just how long it's taking to destroy that shipyard. Might be time for another farm. We need the wood, guys. I know it seems like a lot, but we need the wood. On the way, boys. The economy belongs to us here.
Aye, Captain. Underway. Set sail. Underway. Skipper.
And by the way, oh, I don't know if Dedehay is here. Dedehay also stopped in. He was very kind. He donated 10 euros to my PayPal account, and with that, we purchased this game. So I'm really, really trying to make the absolute best of it. There's so much content here, including the DLC. I think it would be an absolute shame if we let that go to waste. Not to mention, I love these classic games, and I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do. Whoa, they've got an oil refinery. Is it possible that these orcs are even more advanced than we are? That is shameful if that's the case. Let's go ahead and get rid of the ship. We're about to lose that elven destroyer very, very soon. Let's just look a little more to see if... Yep, there's one more oil rig. Although I'm not sure. Should we destroy the refinery? I don't know what benefits that would have. Of course, it would affect the enemy economy, but by how much? Let's actually have one of these guys focus here on their food resources so that they can't use those against us. Something about oil coming in nonstop is exciting. So we're going to take these guys because we are running out of gold. We've used that gold mine up, and I'm going to send these 4 guys over here to become gold miners. I was trying to hold it off to the very last second, but I think it's time for them to get to work. You had a nice break, boys. But work is the most important thing right now. Okay, well, yeah, we definitely need more gold. So that's another reason we sent those guys there to mine some. We absolutely need more gold. Only way to get it is to get them in that mine, transporting it back to our base. In fact, I wouldn't mind even getting another peasant here to get gold. But we have so much wood at this point. I might actually send this guy to just immediately go to the gold mine.
Right, yes, my lord. Okay.
See how quickly we made that gold back. Exceptional. Alright, son. It's time for you to build what hopefully brings us to victory. Just to make sure, let's get rid of this orcish refinery. We want their economy to suffer in every way possible. Faster, you damn peasants! Yeah, that's a good point, Bostova. I think that's something pretty common, not just in Warcraft, but in all the older strategy games. Same is true in Tiberian Sun, same is true in Red Alert. But I think what it does is, and I hate to say this, this might sound mean, but perhaps the AI in these games was really not as good as it should be, due to the, you know, sort of lack of technology at the time, I think. So maybe the best they could do is give the enemy a little advantage to make the game somewhat more challenging. I could be wrong, that's just my guess. Alright, looks like our ships are safe. No refinery, no place for the enemy to build any ships. I think we're going to be just fine. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness! Where do these orcs come from? We've got orcs coming out of the woods. I told you they could come out of the woods. Anything's possible. There we go, guys. That's going to be our victory. And what I will do, I will save this game as AG. Let's just replace the file. Not bad.
Having established some order in the region with a display of naval power, Admiral Proudmoore advises that the time has come to search out the secret lair of the orcs. Scouts report that this base is located somewhere within the Zuldare region of the Channel Islands, just southeast of Hillsbrad. Lordaeron artificers have completed designs for a foundry. With this new innovation, you will be able to construct transport ships that can ferry your troops across large bodies of water. These vessels should provide great assistance in the completion of your task.
All right. You know what, guys? What do you think? Do you guys want to see another one? Attack on Zuldare? If you guys want to see another one, I'll absolutely go for one more. First things first, let's start building our prosperous little community.
Okay.
I don't know, there's something so homely about games like this, so comfy, about building your community. I know that, like, you know, the terrain isn't as magnificent as games today, but I really feel like this area is mine. I really feel like attached to the area. I learned the location of all the gold mines, all of the different forests. It just, I don't know how to explain it. This game gives me such a sense of comfort. It could be the nostalgia factor, too. I won't lie. You know, this is a game I used to play when I was very young. Come on, more peasants. Can never have too many peasants. Especially if you're playing in multiplayer. Which is something we could potentially start playing. I'm going to see how the BattleNet service has dealt with this game, but if it's good, I'll absolutely have some multiplayer matches for you guys.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Guessing we're going to have to, of course, go over to the ship. Go over to this landmass, apparently, where the orcs are. And do our work from there.
Yes,
Let's at least get our boys together.
Yes, as you wish.
I think for now, in terms of dwellings, we're just fine. But, yeah, we definitely need some more peasants. Primarily to get wood, but also we need peasants to go ahead and start... to get gold, but very soon we need peasants to start chopping wood. We're pretty low on wood.
Ready to serve, my lord, right hand.
Such an educated peasant voice, you must admit. Ready to serve. Sounds like Hodor. Let's get another one. First, we have to find that orc base. Could be on another island, could be on this island. So, we're not sure what we want to prioritize yet.
Yes. Ready to serve. Lord. All right. Okay.
Get that lumber mill up pretty soon. Oh, interesting. We've got a tower now. I'm guessing this would protect from enemy attacks on land and possibly even enemy attacks at sea. I'm gonna get that lumber mill up, but we need more gold. Can never have too much gold, boys. Yeah, you're damn straight. I'm gonna get another peasant here to start mining. Mining has got to be one of the toughest jobs, but besides latrine steward, in this time period, without a shadow of a doubt.
Ready to serve. What is it? Right.
Get the gold. I'm gonna make just a little recon trip with our elven destroyers. See what we've got in front of us. Oh, we got some oil. We definitely want to get that. I still haven't seen what the oil is used for, but I perhaps didn't look at the shipbuilding screen close enough, because I'm guessing we need oil to build these ships. Ooh, what's this? We're also going to need those transport ships eventually. Interesting, my friends. We'll keep them here for now. What do you guys think? More peasants? Yeah, so do I. So do I.
Ready to serve. What is it?
All right, let's get that lumber mill up and going. And then after that, we can get our shipyard and really start putting the hurt to the enemy. We're not going to be able to exploit that oil unless and until we get the actual oil rigs.
Aye, aye, sir. Underway, underway. Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
I know. I am definitely a scum clicker.
Aye, sir.
Always have been. I like to continuously click. For any of you guys that have watched me play Graviteam Tactics, you can see how many times I get impatient with my own troops' movement and maybe click just a little too much to the point of even losing command points. All right, seeing orc ships here is a good sign. I would guess that their base is going to be somewhere nearby. But some of these islands are completely abandoned, so it might take you know, we might have to just keep on trying to locate this stuff.
What is it?
And only then are we going to be able to actually carry out an attack plan. So this would increase arrow damage. It's just not something we can really afford at this moment. One thing we absolutely need to afford, though, is going to be a barracks, my friends. And, of course, a shipyard. In fact, right now, a shipyard is probably more important because with the shipyard, we'll be able to get those oil rigs. So let's put the shipyard right about... right off the ice pack. Get to it, son. Time's a-wasting, boy.
Yes, my lord. Okay. All right.
Not even sure it's worth building a tower right now. But let's get the barracks up as well. Keeping everything way too close together. And I believe, it's been so long since I played multiplayer on this game, but I do believe when you have, how can I put this? When you have a colony like this in multiplayer, you don't want to keep everything close together because it's very easy for the enemy to just focus on that area, destroy things. I think it's better to keep things spread apart, with the exception of maybe being farms. But even then, maybe you should take precautionary measures. Another peasant? Yes. I told you guys, you can never have too many of these. Alright, let's continue our scouting search here.
Underway.
See what we can find.
Underway. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Underway. Underway. Aye, aye, sir. Underway. Aye, aye, sir.
Right, that island is definitely abandoned. Alright, let's get the oil tanker. After we get the oil tanker, we'll get some more ships, because we're already under attack, and one of our ships is about to sink. One more shot, and he's going to sink for sure. Oh, and look at that. It looks like we've got an oil well even closer. I didn't even see this one. So yeah, for sure, our destroyers cost oil. Makes sense. Get to chopping wood, boy. And you? Into the mines with you? This fellow's gonna have to build another farm.
Captain on the bridge.
I really do hate having to build another farm. It takes away from the other work, but I think it's gonna be essential, especially if we decide to continue building an army here. This one will be a little out of our way. I'm not proud of it, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Skipper.
Nice 2 oil tankers, and this is the one we're gonna send over here to get that oil. We need a bit more lumber, so we probably need to send a few more of our peasants out to chop some wood. Well, it looks like we got quite a lot already. By the time they make it over there, we should have enough lumber. Should being the key word. $450. It ain't easy, boys. It ain't easy.
Yes, right. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
Start chopping, boy.
Aye, Captain.
There we go. Get to work, boys.
Set sail.
And now we can really start pumping out some destroyers. We still haven't built our barracks. Oh, there it is. Never mind. We have built our barracks. Shame on me. Once again, though, funny enough, there is not a rally point. A true old school game. Not even sure if we should be building these guys yet, because maybe the enemies we have to destroy, it's going to be entirely naval based. Who knows? Let's get that destroyer. Faster, damn you, faster!
Lord, all right.
Captain on the bridge.
Lord.
Work completed.
Yep, I'm definitely going to throw in a little bit more for another peasant. Our wood sources look fine for now. Could always be better, but I think we'll be okay. For anyone asking now, yeah, I definitely recommend picking this game up. I really can't wait to check the BattleNet multiplayer. And most of before we quit this stream, we'll jump back and see if there is a skirmish mode or a customization mode. Because I agree, that would be a huge, huge plus for the game.
Aye, Captain. Skipper.
All right.
Aye, Captain.
Might just get a little archer, although this is going to make it so that we definitely need to get more food, etc. We'll be out of room very quickly. In fact, you guys know what I do in these situations. Get another peasant.
Set sail. I come to serve. Aye, aye, sir. Underway.
So again, now we're just scouting.
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, sir.
Gold mine is promising that there could be some orc activity.
Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Underway. Aye,
Oh, there we go. Orcish oil rig. As you guys know, I always like to destroy their economy as quickly as I can. That's definitely the goal here. Okay, what do you guys want to do? Go chop wood.
Lord. Lord.
And with this fellow, son, I want you to get that farm up.
Okay. What is it?
Interesting, guys. So for advanced structures, we have a foundry and an oil refinery. Remember, we thought this looked really cool before, but we never tried it. So I'm gonna put the oil refinery right over. Let's put it here, because these guys are gonna have to come back to base anyway to drop that stuff off. And you bet we need more houses.
Lord.
More farms, really.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, never mind. He was already building a farm. Oh, well. Well, we will need less in the future. That's the good news.
Okay. What is it? Right now. What is it? All right.
Oh, it's so hard to stop them.
Okay.
Let's see if they can just switch their resource to wood.
All right.
Potentially even dropping the gold. I know it's not the best thing to do.
Okay. Yes, me lord. Yes. All right.
Your wish, your command.
Skipper. Aye, Captain.
Of course, we could send an oil rig over here too to try and grab as much of the enemy oil as possible.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, I think I know where these orcs are going to be. Doesn't seem that we've gotten those transport ships yet.
Aye, aye, sir. We are under attack. Aye, aye, sir. Underway.
Job's done.
Underway. Aye, Captain. Underway.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, we already have 2 oil refineries. So the foundry, and this is certainly new. I guess this one also goes out here in the ocean. We'll have to wait and see what the foundry does exactly.
Hello. Yes, me lord. All right. All right.
Again, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What have we got here? That's the last thing we need, killing our damn peasants. Shame on you. So maybe these guys are closer than we think.
Set sail. Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Skipper. Aye, aye, sir. Underway.
Waste them, boys. And what do you know? An enemy transport ship.
Attack! Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
Now we need to try and find a transport ship of our own, friends.
Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Underway. Underway. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, Captain.
Job's done.
Aye, aye, sir. Underway.
Cannot stop the elven fleet.
Aye, aye,
Let's get rid of them. I think I've definitely found their base. Now the question is, how are we going to get over here?
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, Captain.
And how are we going to survive this battle? Quite a lot of orc ships here. Fire away, boys. Fire away, I say.
We are under attack. Aye, aye, sir.
Another one down. So we could upgrade our cannons, or we could upgrade ship armor. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but it's definitely something that I would consider later.
Aye, aye, sir. Set sail. Underway.
Actually, maybe let's get rid of the enemy watchtowers.
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
I'm going to be really upset if that orc ends up killing one of our actual ships. That would be pretty embarrassing. There's the transport, friends. There's the transport. Life may have just gotten a little bit easier for us.
Yes, right. Okay. Hello, right.
Your wish?
We could also go ahead and go to the foundry and upgrade the amount of damage that the bows do here. Let's do it. It's an elven lumber mill. I didn't realize the mills were going to be specifically elven, but that's interesting. And while we're getting another ship, let's get another destroyer too. Looks though like we're about to destroy that oil refinery in the name of Azeroth. Or is it the Alliance? I think it's the Alliance.
Captain on the bridge. Aye, Captain.
Not sure how many men these actual ships will take, but yeah, I probably want to try to max out as much as I can. And why not another farm?
Work complete. Right.
Captain on the bridge. Aye, awaiting orders.
Now, you would think this would be enough.
Aye, aye, sir.
Of course, one never knows until we actually get into the fight. And I'm still not 100% sure this is the enemy area.
Aye, aye,
Have we not been hitting that damn refinery? If not, let's do that.
Job's done.
Wow, we can upgrade the arrows even more, and they look really deadly. But I don't think we'll need to do that.
Right. Okay.
Your wish? Move out.
So far, just 2 units. But that will change.
Okay.
Aye, Captain.
Alright, we're going to bring this destroyer down here as well. Now, where is that transport ship? Let's see how many men we can fit into the transport ship.
My sovereign? Move out. I come to serve.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Aye, Captain.
So it looks like we can bring 6 per ship. We're definitely going to need more than 2 ships. A few footmen as well.
Your Eminence, yes, by your command.
The campaign in this game is really enjoyable in the sense that it really does lead you slowly but surely so that you can understand sort of all the mechanics of the game. Don't forget that if you get this on GOG, you also get the DLC for the game and BattleNet. Although again, with the BattleNet, I'm not entirely sure that it's that effective. I haven't tested it out myself. Although something to consider.
Aye, Captain. Your command? Yes, my lord. At your service. Yes, my
There we go. Get on, boys. All right, we're going to take a detour east to see if we spot anything. Oh, what do you know? And they finally took out that Elvish ship. I hope that these men were able to rescue the brave Elvish sailors aboard.
Aye, Captain.
But this is definitely what looks to me like an enemy base. Could also be over there. You never know. And this mine will never really run out. We have so much in terms of gold still available there in that mine.
Your orders? Yes.
I wonder how much is going to be enough to transport all these guys across. I'm hoping that 3 groups of 6, 18 men, will be enough to get the victory. But only time will tell. And each time we build a soldier, we need to probably eventually build another farm.
All right.
Set sail. Aye, Captain. Set sail.
I come to serve. Exalted One, by your command.
Awaiting orders. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
It's going to take a little while, but it's going to be worth it.
We are under attack.
Oh boy, alright, didn't expect that. Looks like the orcs are fighting back. We got some axe throwers here. I really don't want us destroying their shipyard, but one of the biggest reasons I'm destroying their shipyard is I don't want them to have the ability to stop our ships or to try and invade us. Not sure how how early in the game that would actually occur. Probably not in this game, but hey, you never know. Better safe than sorry.
Skipper. Aye, aye, sir.
Say what you will, I trust, and I mean I really, really trust our footmen. I think they do a great job. Otherwise, I'd go entirely archers. But the elven archers have some amazing abilities themselves, not to mention we've upgraded their bows, so they're going to do even more damage than they were doing before.
Underway. Awaiting orders. Underway. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, Captain.
That's the Great Hall for sure. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be the orc base. That is going to be the orc base, friends. Get a few more boys in here. I hope that 3 transport ships is going to be enough to beat these guys. I think it is, but you never know, right? You just never know. Don't forget, guys, and I forgot to mention this, this is something you can always do in games like this, especially online, but here too. And that is that you can build more than 1 barracks so that your men are being built quite quickly. You're getting reinforcements quite quickly. As opposed to waiting, 20 seconds for 1, you could be getting 2 in 20 seconds as long as you have that additional barracks. Burn down the foundry. Might even be a good idea to go ahead and get another destroyer.
Aye, Captain.
Your wish, by your command.
Set sail.
It's a lot of gold, but it's worth it, guys. It's totally worth it.
Hello. Righto. What is it?
We haven't built the tower upgrade, so I'm gonna put it over here just to see what it does. I don't think it does much. I think it only actually does something if the enemy is attacking us. But who knows? It's time to raid these troll dogs, boys. Let's get a few more strong men in here, and then I think we'll have enough men to go ahead and destroy the enemy. Let's hope so. Send this elven destroyer down. Actually, I'm going to send him with us, with this group of transports, just to make sure that we don't get backstabbed. You know, pretty much just to make sure that that if any enemies attack us, we'll have something to defend against them.
Righto. Righto. All right. Okay. Right. Yes, my lord.
Yes? As you wish. We are under attack. Set sail.
Ooh, we got some peons fighting back against us as well. What a surprise, I say. All right, I think that's more than enough. Bring one more archer.
Skipper.
6 in one, 6 in another.
Sail.
Yeah, we only need one more guy, so I'm going to take a risk here. And I'm going to go immediately over here where the rest of our ships are. Is that destroyer following us? He better be.
Set sail. Aye, Captain.
Last thing we need is for our destroyer to be ambushed during this invasion.
I come to serve.
Nice. We're even getting rid of their peons, which is the orc equivalent of workers or peasants, excuse me.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
That's always a good thing.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
All right, looks like our transports are approaching. Wish us luck, guys. This is going to be victory or defeat.
Set sail. Aye, aye, sir. Underway. Aye, Captain. Underway.
There we go.
Aye, aye, sir.
It's a Warcraft D-Day, I tell you, boys.
Aye, aye, sir.
But if the job is accomplished, then we're doing just fine. This is probably the largest host we've had so far, and we even have reserves for later. Get it, boys? Kill these dogs. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of orcs. We need that destroyer support. Come on. Come on, boys. Roderick, you will live on in infamy, I promise, son. Don't forget we have those upgraded arrows, so these archers are going to do quite a lot of damage. But man, enemy is still fighting like madmen. Even the destroyers are helping right now. In fact, I'm going to move the destroyers over here. Look at how many damn men they have, guys. This is going to be a hell of an operation. Yeah, we definitely want to try and take down the barracks so that they can't do that ever again. And again, if we wanted to, we could build 2 barracks of our own, which would probably be pretty damn effective.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Underway. Aye, Captain.
Exalted one.
Oh, nice. We have 2 more archers. It's not going to change the battle, but it's a start. We actually killed 2 of our knights with that. We really got to get rid of these barracks. Get them, boys. Use those arrows. Unfortunately, the elven archers are not very good in close combat.
Yes. For the Alliance. Move out. By your command.
Nice work, boys. True Legolas move there. Do I get put on the list of heretics for Friends of Warcraft if I mention Legolas in response to one of the characters? Maybe I do. Maybe I do.
Exalted One.
In the meantime, another thing I'm going to do is get that transport ship. We honestly didn't even need to do that because we can bring these guys up here. Nice. And now, instead of going directly for the base, I'm going to just try to kill all their peons so that they have no effective economy.
Captain on the bridge.
By your command.
Don't worry, they're going to feel the pain very soon, friends. And you can see they're all coming out of that gold mine.
By your command.
Just doing their best to make a little profit for the orcish people. There we go, one dead. Kill another one, good. The more we do this, the more we mess their economy up, and the easier a victory is going to be ultimately. And we're already burning down this building, which is just exceptional.
Underway. Aye, Captain.
Your wish. By your command.
Might be sufficient just to have a few more men.
Wish.
As long as they don't have any more warriors, that's something we could probably do.
Move out.
Awaiting orders.
Move out. By your command. For the Alliance.
Come on, boys. I thought he had a club there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. That's maybe not a good time to attack.
My lord. At once, set sail. Skipper.
Alright, let's get down here.
Aye, Captain.
Surprised our guys can't fire at that distance. It's kind of concerning.
Awaiting orders.
It sure is mace in your face. This is the GOG version. This is supposedly the upgraded graphics. I have noticed some differences, and there's also the classic one, so you get to sort of decide once you purchase it which is best.
Your wish. Move out.
Don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to us here on Twitch and hit that civil, or not subscribe, just follow. I believe you have to pay to subscribe on this channel, so just follow me. And also, click that Civil War picture down below to be taken to our YouTube channel, where we have a ton of different series that I think you guys are going to enjoy.
My sovereign.
I'm definitely going to be playing some more old school Warcraft for sure. There's no doubt about that.
Captain.
All right, our reinforcements have arrived.
Sail. Aye, Captain.
Your wish. By your command. By your command. For the
We're going to go this way because we know there's no enemies, at least in this direct sector.
command.
And making a full-out attack.
Yes. Yes. Your wish. Your command. Move out.
So when they say destroy the entire base, they weren't kidding. Destroy the entire base. In the meantime, and we'll even get a boost to our archers here, just in case they need it.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance, boys.
For the Alliance. For the Alliance.
Look at that. They're actually trying to rebuild the Great Hall. That's commendable, but don't think it's going to work.
Your wish.
And again, for all we know, there's more than one Great Hall.
Aye, Captain.
Your enemies.
Good work, men. Kill the peons. Without the peons, they can't build a damn
For
thing.
the Alliance. Exalted One. Yes.
Burn down their farms. A total salting the land type approach to the battle.
Move out. For the Alliance.
One thing's for sure, we have plenty of wood, plenty of gold. Actually gonna go ahead and get another farm right there, because why not? Torch it, boys, torch it. How are you guys liking these oldies? Cool? Too old? Or is this something you guys could see in the future on this stream? Let God sort them out. Well, who says that orcs are the only ones good at raiding? We did a pretty damn good job there. But as you can see, we got some more farms here. I want to get rid of them. Can any of our destroyers fire on them? That would be great. Maybe not. Just a little too far from the front lines. In the meantime, we'll keep on building units just in case we eventually need them. And I'm actually going to take these ships, even though I don't think this counts as part of the base. Let's destroy the enemy oil well here in the area. Got a troll destroyer directly ahead of us, and a lot of our ships are badly damaged. We could have another sinking for all we know. Alright, doesn't look like we've unlocked everything here. Let's keep moving. Let's see if we can't find some more treachery out here. In the meantime, as you can see, I'm just trying to gather as many recruits as possible for the sake of the Alliance.
Yes. Move out. Yes. Awaiting order, aye, Captain.
I'll make one more sweep to the west, because for all we knew, there is another orc base that needs to be dealt with.
Your Eminence? Yes, for the Alliance.
Skipper?
Your Eminence?
Yes, sire? As you wish.
Your Eminence? Move out. Move out. I come to serve. By your command. For the Alliance. By your command. Move out.
There we go, guys. We are victorious. So, yep, that was all there was. I like that they made us sort of have to scout the entire island to make sure there was nothing else. But a victory is a victory. I'm going to go ahead and save once again. I don't want to lose this. Love the orc heads on the pikes. That's a perfect touch.
Although the Horde has been driven from the shores of Lordaeron, it has left the townships of Hillsbrad and Southshore in ruins. It is clear that the war will cost the Alliance dearly. Impressed with your victories against the Horde and the destruction of the Sul'Dam base, the High Command has decided to dispatch you and your troops to the main battleground. The forces of Stromgarde and Kul'Tiras are stationed along the northern border of Cosmodan, fighting to keep the orcs from advancing into southern Lordaeron. An orcish outpost nestled near the ruins of the ancient dwarven city of Dun Modra, has repeatedly beaten back Alliance troops and ravaged the surrounding farmlands. You must reclaim the nearby island keep at Tol Barad, and then launch an attack upon the outpost.
Pretty cool stuff. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and save here. I'd absolutely like to play this game some more in the future on this channel. For any of you guys that are new here, make sure to follow me. And if you haven't yet added yourself to my YouTube channel, all you need to do is click that Civil War picture down below, and you can immediately become part of that. We're probably going to end up uploading this entire episode there. And again, if people want me to finish this, I'd be more than happy to do so. I want to thank everybody for being so kind here and stopping by. How's Bullet been doing lately? Oh, he's been doing great. He's been doing great. My mom actually came to visit from the States for 3 or 4 days. The only thing that really annoyed me, I got jealous because he loves my mom, and so usually he sleeps in my bed. This time, he went to her bed every single time and treated me like a stranger. The second she left, he got all kind again. Like, oh, hey, you're the only person here that can feed me. Yep. All right, guys, thank you again. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Again, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, or, excuse me, the follow button if you are new. Take care, guys.